One thing I don't get is fighting bandits in Daedric armor, yet they have cloth pants. Like, dude ran out of money buying his armor. Maybe they managed to take down some guy that was in Daedric armor, and then they split it. Like, one guy got the gloves, one guy got the chest piece, etc. So they're all mismatched. I could buy that. Hello, streamer on board. Please entertain me with your endless where is the beard? What's up, Rag? It's in a safe for safekeeping. One thing that always bugged me about Elder Scrolls was the ridiculous weights of everything. I don't know. Oh gosh. Crap. Alright, I managed to frenzy 2 of them.
Jump on my sword while you can.
Oh, what's the matter? Is the baby gun?
Do your worst. Do your
Oh,
worst.
what's the matter? Is the baby gun dead? What is... Wait. Oh, it's like a scamp.
Do your worst. He was here a second ago.
Alright, 1 remaining.
Craven.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Bandit carrier. 7 lockpicks. Dwarven cylinder. Glass bits. What's my encumbrance right now? 403 out of 407. I've recovered all the missing Dwarven artifacts. I should take them to Bothiel at the Arcane University so she can repair the orrery. Let's see. Lockpicks. Battle axe of the glacier. No. Wolf. Bandit hedge wizard. Oh wow, he's got nothing. Wasn't there 4 of them? I think there was 4 of them. Sleep for 1 hour to level up. The result of hard work and dedication always look like luck, but you know you've earned every ounce of your success. Let's see, luck. Let's put the spare points into strength this time. Uh-oh. We're cooking in the sunlight now. Awesome. Okay. Let's see. Let's go... I gotta run to a indoor building. Don't know if you know this, but at the Wizard Tower House, you can use 3 of Flame Ice Storm Salt to make an elemental companion that's permanent. I did hear that. I had forgotten that, but yeah, someone did tell me that a while back. I'm actually wondering where my Dark Brotherhood Archer guy is. He should be with me. Dude, mountain lions are no joke. Oh my gosh. Forget Dromora Lord. It's like you so many hits to kill that thing. You know, one thing I've noticed is that if you put up what's an example here? Hang on. If you have a spell that heals for 10 health, and then you have another spell that heals for 5 health per second for 2 seconds, So it's the same amount of total health, but it's over 2 seconds. It will cost less mana. I wonder how low the mana would cost if you just made a spell that healed like 1 health per second for 5 minutes or something. Just call it regeneration. Kind of curious. Might have to test that. Why don't you have a permanent Flame Lady follower? At this point in the game, they die pretty easy. I really wouldn't want to go through the work of making a permanent Flame Atronach just for it to die in a few seconds. Like, in like the first fight I would get into, it would probably die. Okay,
Is everything all right? You look a bit ill.
yeah, here's the Adoring Fan. Where's the Dark Brotherhood guy? Did he die? He might have died. He might have died. Alright, so we gotta wait till nighttime, because the sun is, stinging us right now. Must have
It's
fallen over and
you.
bled to death.
Hi.
I guess so. I understand that reference. Okay. Quick save. Outside. And let's go to the market. Now, even if our travel goes, like, passes through daytime, if we start traveling at night, it should get you there alive without you just keeling over dead.
Are starving. Please help.
Oh. Crap. I need to wait an hour. I'm afraid I'm gonna die. Hold on. Wait 1 hour. Okay, I lived. Wait 1 hour. I wonder if me having that heal over time active helps. I'm not sure. I mean, it's only for 3 seconds, but I wonder if that, like, fools the system or something.
It is good to see you again.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Am I still dying in here?
Mercy. I won't forget that. Thank you.
No. I saw the
It
hit
is
point
good
bar
to
appear
see.
again.
May I interest
alright.
you in some of my fine wares?
I mean, if you promise they're fine wares. Alright, ebony arrows.
That seems a
iron
fair
arrow,
price.
Bladefall cuirass.
A good price for a good customer.
Cuirass of the Ranger. Cuirass of Anu's Blessing. Gauntlets of the Equinox.
That's more than I'd usually. That's
Glass
a fair
boots,
deal.
glass
That
boots,
seems a fair.
glass
That's
shield,
a good deal.
Greaves of movement.
You got a great deal there. A fine transaction.
Okay. Alright.
Thank you for.
Think we're
You
good on all
showed me
that?
mercy. I won't forget.
One sec. Pet Chip. Chip is here. We can visit him for just a moment.
Well met.
What's going on with you?
I heard people saying they ran into goblins around here not long ago. I can't stand those things.
Horrid beasts. I hate the things.
Take care.
I brushed him a lot today, chat, so he is really soft right now. He was getting into it, too. I was kind of just, like, holding the brush, and he was just, like, ramming into it, and then he'd turn around and ram into it the other side, you know? So he was kind of, like, making passes, just ramming into me. Like, gotta get the left side, gotta get the right side. You dying? Yeah, it's the sunlight.
Let's hear it.
So, when you are a vampire and you haven't fed for, I think it's 1 day, you take 1 damage per second in the sun. And when you haven't fed for 2 days, it's I think like 4 damage per second, and then 3 or more days, it's like 8 damage per second. But at that point, people can recognize that you're a vampire, and I think they attack you on sight. So I can't fast travel right now because of the damage. Make a counter regen spell. Yeah. Again, though, the hard part is sorry, I was thinking.
Is everything all right? You look a bit ill.
The thing is that if it's for 3 or more days, people attack you on sight. But your stat bonuses as a vampire are so freaking high. Like, to put this into perspective, your maximum natural stats are 100. Like, 100 strength, 100 agility, whatever. If you're a vampire and you haven't fed for 4 days, you get plus 20 to all those physical stats, which is absolutely bonkers. It's like 10 different skills get plus 20. But people attack you on sight and the sun hurts. Free restoration levels up, level ups. Right? Well, I could do restoration level ups just by buffing myself. Like, hold on a sec. Where are we right now on vampire skills? Okay, so we're at, I think, 2 days since I've last fed.
Is everything all right? You look a bit ill.
Take care.
Let's see.
Well met. The pleasure is all mine.
All right, so let's test something here. So if I do restore health, and we do self, and then we say, all right, it's going to be 100 health instantly. It's 78 mana. Okay. 50 health over 2 seconds is 64. No, sorry, 50 health every second for 2 seconds is 64. Okay. If I do 25 for 4, it's 53. And if I do 5 health for over 20, it's 34. So this is less than half. This is less than half of the cost of the initial heal 100 instantly. So we could do regeneration. Could do like that. And then magic. And then just have that going. Do you have any armor you could enchant with some health regen? I don't think you can put that on armor. I don't think it lets you do that in this game. Like, you can put increase, like, fortify health, which is, like, increase your maximum health. You could put that on armor. But I don't think you could put a heal over time on armor. I always questioned why they allowed you to make spells that have a higher total mana cost than what you could have on your character. Because you can increase your max mana. Like, right now... here, hang on a second. Let me wait for this buff to wear off. Okay. So, right now, my max mana is 244. Now my max mana is 278. If you had the Atronach sign, I think you'd have like another 150. If you're a Breton, that's another 50. If you're a High Elf, that's another 100. You can get gear with magic enchanted on it. So that's why. That's why they let you have high costs, because sometimes you just move stuff around.
Fantastic. Thanks for asking. You have them? The items I requested? Give them to me, please. Yes. Yes, this seems to be everything. Here's your reward. Thank you again.
Greetings, apprentice.
Okay. 2,100 gold added to your inventory. Oh my gosh. Bothiel will be given the Dwarven artifacts necessary for the orrery. I should give her a day to make the necessary repairs and then visit the orrery again at the Arcane University. Huh. Yeah, half Breton, half high elf. That'd be 75.
You look tired, my friend.
Yeah, so now, if I'm just taking 1 damage per second, then this regen spell completely counters the sun damage for 20 seconds. Restoration 90, by the way.
Everything all right? You look a bit ill.
Practice rooms.
It is a privilege.
Yes. Carnasium. Where's the living quarters? Lustratorium.
You're in good company, friend. Well.
Mage quarters, that's it. I fiddled with it a lot in the past, could never get it over 1k mana. Well, I don't know why you're making spells that were 1k mana. That's pretty bonkers. Okay. So let's... We're gonna wait half a day, try to get a sip, and then wait another half a day for the orrery to be repaired. That's the current goal.
How do you do?
Well met.
Max fire, max lightning, max frost. I call it the nuke. I would call it like the full unbridled force of the sun. All one word. The orrery of the Arcane University should be functional once more. I can visit it as often as I like, and also receive powers based on the phases of the moons. What the hell?
Hi there.
Alright, there is way too many people in here right
see
now. I'm gonna need you guys to just take a nap. Alright, quick save. Yo, chat, look at all the freaking meals on wheels in here. Okay, that problem's solved for now.
Well met.
Yeah, Morrowind was similar to this game, where you could, okay, original Oblivion, when you would craft a
Fellow
spell,
Magister, you
or sorry, when you cast a spell, you got experience for, like, restoration, not based on how much mana you spent healing, but how many times you cast healing magic. So every time I would start Morrowind, I would make a spell that would heal 1 point of health for 1 mana, and call it Mend Paper Cut. And I would just spam cast that constantly while I was just walking around, just to level restoration magic. And that one was, like, really useful early on. What GPU do you have? If you do !PC, it'll pull up a list of my hardware, because I can never remember.
Yes.
I made a thing for that.
Greetings, apprentice.
Okay, where is the orrery? Alright, hang on a sec. It says it's one of these doors. That's it. Okay. Hi. Wow. Wow. Activate? I've activated the Imperial Orrery. Oh wow, this is cool. And my hat's invisible again.
Greetings
So
to
are my
you.
pants.
A pleasure to speak with you. Be seeing you.
You receive a new power. Secunda's Will? What does that do? Magic? Let's just alphabetize everything here. No. Fortify willpower on self. Drain intelligence on self. So smaller mana pool faster. Wait! I think now I have access to drain personality. Now that I have drain some stat as a thing, I think I can now craft spells with drain personality, which means that I'll be able to, if I attach that to the frenzy spell, I can mind control, or not mind control, but enrage most targets now. I didn't want to spoil myself any more than necessary. I just looked up different ways I could get that, and one of them was repairing the orrery, and I stopped reading there. I think that was how we did it.
Moment of your time.
Take care.
Hello,
All right.
apprentice.
Let's see. Let me take a look here. Hold on. There's a section of the old Oblivion wiki from 20 years ago that has just a whole bunch of unique spells that people used. Like, for example, one of them was called Neutralize, which was 1 second of paralysis and 35 points of disintegrate weapon in one spell. And you zap someone with that, and it would just, like, make them constantly fall on their face. And every time they start to get up, you just do it again until their weapons break, and it forces anyone to fight you hand to hand. There's all kinds of really weird stuff like that. Let's see. So different versions of what I'm trying to do right now. One of them someone submitted was called Friendly Fire. It's 25 points. Let's see, a max rank command humanoid, max rank command creature for 2 seconds, and invisibility on self for 3 seconds. And it says can be used to reset detection of yourself, allowing multiple sneak attacks, or simply make enemies fight each other, which is what I like to do. After starting a fight, the enemies will fight to the death if you stay invisible, despite the command effect quickly wearing off. You may also want to add a damaging spell effect, so this can be used to attack as well, or a silence effect to prevent hostile and busy spellcasters from thinking they're out of combat and spamming heals. What else is there? Let's see, frenzied creatures. Most hostile creatures have 10 personality and 100 aggression, together with plus 100 disposition boost within their faction. Cast the spell near a group of enemies, decreasing their personality and provoking them into melee combat. Both will drop their disposition towards each other. As a result, they will become hostile to each other. For the cost-effective reason, it's set to drain only 10 points of personality instead of higher values, since only a few types of creatures have more than 10 personality, such as Zivili. Silence forces those spellcasting creatures, like spider daedras and imps, to switch to a melee attack mode, otherwise they might not get frenzied. Huh. Interesting. Wild animals, goblin tribes, and Zivili are not affected. NPCs can't be frenzied in this way due to race reactions. Plus 5 to those of the same races. Adding Frenzy and Command Creature into the spell, so the spell works on all kinds of enemies at minimal cost. Is the Rally really necessary? Let's see, Silence. Hold on, I don't think I have Silence.
A pleasure to speak. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest
There's
you
Silence. This is an expensive way of getting it, but that's fine.
in? I appreciate your business.
Okay.
Be seeing you.
I like making my own stuff and not copying others, but I never would have figured out adding 10 points of drain personality makes it work on things that it wouldn't have otherwise. Okay, so let's try this out. Frenzy creatures. So first off, we want invisibility on self for 5 seconds. Then drain personality. Oh. On targets, 10, and it says in X feet. So I could just do it in line, and it can be for 1 second. It just has to be for the spell to land. So there you go, within 10 feet. 10 feet of the target for 1 second. Drain personality. All right, silence for 1 second on target. Okay. Frenzy. Target maximum magnitude for 1 second. Really? Only 1 second? Okay. Duration 1 second. I'll try it. I'll try it. You know, they know more than me, probably. Okay. Command creature. 25 points. Not command humanoid. I guess that's not necessary. Target, 25. For 1 second. That's all that's required. Now, it also says to include rally. Hold on. Rally is, let's see. Increases target's confidence. NPCs that are fleeing will stop running and return to combat. Alright, so I don't think that's required for what I'm trying to do. But we'll see. Alright, so Invis, Drain Personality, then Silence, then Frenzy, then Command Creatures. The only thing I don't have in here that's in the thing. Alright. Rave Bolt. Okay, Magic. Fight Club. Alright, I was unable to hit this guy with any of these before. Where did he just go?
Fellow Magister, may I
You recall my hypothesis? The one I mentioned the other day?
Where's he going?
You'll have to know, I was right.
Where's he going? He's just like grinding against a guard. Is that what Rave Bolt does? Go grind the nearest guard? Dude, I have to follow it. I have to find out what he's gonna do. Yeah, he's just following the guy. Okay, hold on. Maybe the rally is required. Why are they Why are they running? What are they doing? Maybe the rally is required so they don't run.
It's as I suspected after all.
I think we somehow cooked up fear.
I have some new information.
This is so weird. Okay. Somehow we've made a fear spell.
Yes.
Okay.
It's
What
as I
is
suspected
rally's
after all.
illusion?
But I wonder,
All
will
right.
this affect the destruction discipline as well?
So-
or merely conjuration?
This is probably sold in Breville. Okay, that is weird. All right, I do not understand why that works in that way.
How do you do?
All right, where's the Mage Guild? Add Fortify Speed to it? Oh my gosh. Oh my god, you just gave me a stupid idea. What if we made a spell that was like Fortify Strength, Speed, Athletics, and agility